Siobhan and Heather from the Policing and Community Safety Partnership back about the business of their day. Busy time for them, and it's interesting to hear there of the many things they get involved in and the achievements they bring to the table. With me is Paul Braham at the moment from the Newry Lions Club. Hello, Paul. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Rowan.
It's an important day for Lions because this evening in the Sean Hollywood Arts Centre in Newry, you will be bringing together the charities who will be the beneficiaries of your fundraising at Kilbroney, the Vintage Day.
Yes, that is after a whole year of preparation on the Vintage Show Day which we had back in June, which the charities all helped us at. And obviously the purpose of it is we raise funds for the charities. And tonight we present 15 different charities with cheques to help them all do their own wee bit for the community.
And how much money will you be giving out tonight?
Tonight we're giving out £10,000, which was raised on Vintage Kilbroney Day in Kilbroney Park. And that, as I say, goes between 15 different charities. Now, I must say all the charities on the day do turn out and help us in Kilbroney Park. And give us support. Obviously, we've started again, believe it or not, for next year.
Oh, you would.
And we advertise each January for charities that are interested, and they apply to us, and we put them on the list.
Oh, yeah, and it works from there. So the Lions, of course, that's you have the swim, the famous Lions swim. The schools are involved, and that's a sponsored swim at Newry Pool, and it raises much needed money as well.
Yes, Newry Lions, they've been involved with the swim in the schools for, I would say, over 25 years. Yes. And what we do is we contact all the schools, we encourage the children to do sponsored swim, and in turn the money comes back to the Lions, and we distribute that money to different causes and different charities in need.
Yeah.
And we try and get the schools involved. If the schools have particular charities, they will actually tell us what charities they would like to be involved. And each year it raises much needed funds. It can raise as much as £20,000.
Yeah.
And
of course the need isn't going away. The need is constantly there.
Believe it or not, since the big lottery started, I'm talking about the lottery in England, that had a big impact on charity money. And we found that the smaller charities had great difficulty in raising funds. And what the Lions do is if a charity applies to us that needs funds, we will consider their claim for funds, and then we will take a project on. We do not have a well of money waiting just to give out. What we do is we will take a project on, and if we feel there is a worthwhile cause, we will then help that charity fundraise and make money to reach their goal.
But you see, you're also, in doing that, you're also creating a new generation of people who care about charitable things in the children.
Yeah, well, the children, the Newry Lions get involved with a lot of projects, not just fundraising, but local community things, and we very much involve the schools and the school children. Like each year, we run a program with the schools for children that get involved within the community. And what we do is we take them forward, and there is a competition throughout all of Ireland for children in the area who get involved with charities and community associated projects. And that there draws quite a bit of interest. And the schools, it also gets the schools very aware of what the Lions do within the Newry community, because as you know, Lions aren't just Newry, they're all over the world. They're very much throughout Ireland. There's 130 branches throughout Ireland, and then they're all over the world, so we're in contact with, if a disaster happens anywhere in the world, we have direct contact
to do something,
about that.
So, Paul, membership at the moment, are you constantly trawling and looking out for likely volunteers?
Funny enough, we are always looking for new members. When I say we're always looking, it is very hard to get people to donate time, to give their time voluntary, and because. But our membership's sitting at the moment about 32 people. Yeah. It's always sitting around about 30. Sometimes we do lose members, obviously, and we do gain members. But something that has happened in this last 3 or 4 years, we have started accepting lady members.
Oh, yes, yes.
Up until about 4 years ago, it was just an all-male event. And I must say the ladies have brought a whole new approach to the organisation, and we've got them involved. In fact, we have 2 new ladies just joined last year, and excuse me, they have taken on a project where we're doing wash bags for patients in Daisy Hill Hospital. There's lots of patients that are taken in and don't have facilities not there, and we are providing much needed things that they need in the hospital,
toothpaste,
all that sort of
brushes,
things, and pajamas and things. And they are looking after Daisy Hill Hospital, and we've only started that about 9 months ago, and it has proven to be very successful. You know, it's another wee thing. We are doing that all the time. We do the talking newspaper every week, which goes out on a memory stick to the members, about 150 members each week.
And you're up with the times, because once upon a time you would have sent a cassette out. Now you're sending out a memory stick.
Well, we've equipped all the people who receive it, we've equipped them all with a radio that will take a plug-in memory stick, and they can play the newspaper. They actually receive it on a Friday morning, and they can plug it into their radio, and they can have all the news that's in the papers.
Yes.
All read out to them by some of our members. That happens every week. We provide much needed transport for the Gateway Club. We bring our members in on a Thursday to their clubhouse, and then we arrange to leave their members back home to the outlying areas.
Vital.
And that happens on a weekly basis. Along with, we provide dinners Christmas Day.
You're working towards that. That's a busy one for you.
Yeah, Christmas.
How does that work?
Well, in conjunction with Hugh Murray out of Diamonds, Hugh cooks the dinners and prepares the dinners. Now, what happens is the dinners are prepared on Christmas Eve, and they're all chilled. On Christmas morning, we take them to the Corn Dolly down in Greenbank, and they heat all the dinners.
My God.
And they're put into thermal holding boxes that keeps them warm, and about 30 of our members, when I say 30, there's our members and their children and that there come out, and we go out to all parts from Crossmaglen, Rathfriland, right as far as Annalong, delivering dinners to people that need dinners. Each year we deliver 150 dinners on Christmas morning.
It's a huge operation.
It's a very, very popular thing. Mind you, on saying that there, I sometimes find we do take the dinners out. Yes, the dinners are much needed, but what happens with a lot of the people is the loneliness is just to have someone to talk to meet someone. We go to houses and they wouldn't see people from one end of the day to the next. The unfortunate thing is we don't have sufficient time to sit and talk to them.
Of course, because you've got to get around.
They're just looking for someone to talk to more than... But then there is houses with children out there and no food in the house, and some of it is heartbreaking when you see it, especially on Christmas Day. I know it happens the whole year round, but we try and bring a wee bit of happiness to people on that day.
Well done. It's an honour to have you in here, and thank you very much for coming. And we wish you and Newry Lions Club ongoing success into the future. Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. The door is always open to you.